things I bring with me whenever I go anywhere outside my apartment now. Hand sanitizer, pretty obvious, and gloves. Gloves are pretty hard to find, so sometimes I use these baggies instead. Of course, I'm going to wear a mask. First, I'm going to put on a pita mask, one of those Japanese masks. It's like a thin polyurethane material. And then on top of that, to be extra safe, I'm just going to wear a basic cloth mask. This is 2 layers. So altogether, I have 3 layers between me and my germs and the outside world. And last, it's time for me to put on my gloves, aka those packaging baggies I showed earlier. For a while, it was really hard to get gloves, and I didn't want to take them away from hospital employees or essential employees who were being exposed to a lot more risk every day than I was. So for my purposes, I've just been using these bags, or like a bread bag, or kind of any bag you can find, but I feel like these work really well because they're pretty much hand-sized. If you just rip a hole at the end, then you can kind of put your hand in, and it's pretty good for things just like picking up a drink. Hi, here's Chloe.
Chloe?
I got my mask on, got my gloves on, you go up to the door and say your name, and then they go and get your drink for you. So it's pretty much like trick-or-treating, but for Starbucks. All the parks now have these big signs telling you to stay away from each other, and we also have police officers or park rangers handing out masks to people. I found a spot far enough away from people that I could take off my mask and actually drink my drink. There are a lot of people out who are obviously not social distancing, and it's really frustrating because those people are the riskiest things that I encounter in my life. And finally, Purell. These are the goods. I sanitize my hands and kind of put a little hand sanitizer near the mouth area, but some risk I'm just gonna have to take. So excited. This is the first day in over 2 months that I've felt even somewhat normal. I haven't gone out at all except for a couple walks. I really want to remind everyone of these things which are so important. I wouldn't have done this if I hadn't thought after thorough consideration that it was something I could do safely and responsibly. If you're going to go out, you need to really take these steps to make sure you're safe, and also please tip.